I don't claim the finest weapons and armor.
Find someone who looks like you, like now looks at a strawberry.
Have you met my
Find someone who
father?
looks at
Welcome to
He's a
war.
steward.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
A test like this before. They show you a picture of the clock. They say, "What time is it?" I told them it was 7:15. They said, "Wow." No one's ever done it like that before.
Got a lot of gods be praised.
A big move. Annoy some people, but I think it makes sense. Why is the cursor shaking so much? I got my hand off the mouse. He's going crazy, man. What the heck? I had to take my hand off the mouse to make sure I wasn't having a stroke or something. What the? There's a damn ghost in here. Oh, just a piece of cat hair. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Is that so hard? It's all going to make me lose my mind up in there. Earthquake? It is crazy. Like, I live in... I don't know if Vancouver's technically part of what is known as the Ring of Fire, but it's definitely like... One day, the consensus geologist, or I guess seismologist wisdom, is that one day, big earthquake's going to happen, like an 8+ on the Richter scale, and it's going to be catastrophic. I saw people, like professionals, say it was like a 20% chance to happen in the next 50 years or something like that. But when you live here, you're not like really worried about it at all on a daily basis. But every once in a while, you'll be like, at any point though, Earth could open up and swallow me whole. And then you'll be really terrified for like 5 days, for 5 minutes, I should say. And then you'll be like, you'll get distracted by something else. You'll be like, but one day, or maybe not. I'm counting on it to equalize the housing market. You know, like, how it would actually go, right? Like, I'm sorry for bringing that evil on you. You know, the earthquake would happen, and then, like, there would be less supply of houses as a result of so many breaking. And lots of demand because people would lose their houses. This shit would go through the roof. And even if it did have the opposite effect, and you then got in a depressed housing market, imagine, like, another earthquake hit, like, 6 months later and ripped that shit up. You'd be like, oh, fuck. Son of a bitch. Right, you up in heaven? I know, a second earthquake. Who would have thought? I was waiting for the big one. It turns out nobody was thinking about the big two. I was pissed at Chippy, by the way, because he took my "you ever fart and it sounds like the Minecraft villager" tweet, and he overcooked it. I don't say that, like, out of pleasure. By the way, are you here, Chippy? I saw you were up a little early this morning. He's on his alt. He tweeted, "You ever..." My original tweet was, "You ever fart and it sounds
You're wrong
like
to come
the
here,
Minecraft
stranger.
villager?"
I'll buy everything you've dug up.
You ever fart
Until
and
next time.
sounds/smells, open parentheses, interchangeable, close parentheses, like the Minecraft villager? It's overcooked, you millennial dude. I pre-baked it to a Gen Z level, and then you hit it with like a little sprinkle of The Office for no reason. For no reason. He improved it, so he improved it. That's all I'm saying.
Ironbreaker mine is 3 times the worth of that Quicksilver mine. And it's fat-headed.
The 39, actually. Is your ass 34? Yes. You may notice 34 is a smaller number than 36. That's why I chose 36. Make sure I wasn't included in the bid. It's like when you're insulting. I do know what Stephen Taylor is, that's true. So don't give me in the way on this one. Culturally, we flipped around and living with your parents thing. I guess it's easy to say when you don't live with your parents. Well, maybe it's not like that. I'm just keeping it real with you on this one. I think that living with your parents is cool. And I'm going to say, I mean it genuinely, for a couple of reasons. One, if no matter what your age is, I suppose, you're not paying rent probably unless your parents are
Dig, that's all.
rude to you. But anyway, you're saving money. That's good. That's important. Secondly, you get to spend more time with your family, which is great if you like them. When you live with your parents, or at least when I lived with my parents, I didn't appreciate living with my parents. They were nice people, well, they still are, and we got along well, but I was like, oh, they want to know where I am. Oh, when I leave, they want to know where I'm going. It's crazy, right? Like, then after I moved out for a few years, I was like, this is awesome. And now I'm like, man, I wish my parents lived closer. Not only so I could like see them more frequently, they could see their granddaughter more frequently, but also, you know, we're family. You get one shot at this, right? One trip around the sun, maybe, unless you get reincarnated as like a, I don't know, like an ant or something, then you got a huge family. But I'm like, I kind of, in a way, I guess the grass is always greener. But I look at different cultures where, like, in a house, there's like 3 generations, sometimes even 4. And I'm like, as long as the house is big enough, like, I'm like, well, that would be kind of nice, honestly. I guess you get more than one trip around the sun. You guys don't live on Neptune, huh? I do? Alright. No joke, mushrooms made me realize how important family is. Well, I've never taken them, and I figured it out as well. I'm not trying to say the mushrooms are like doing you a disservice. I'm just trying to say to Chad, you don't necessarily need to do psychedelics. You could just text your mom and say like, I love you or something, but that's up to you. I'm trying to say it shouldn't be illegal or whatever. Just trying to be kind of like a piece of shit that makes people laugh. I'm like too old to be drafted in a war.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith.
Afterward.
Your Lindgren
But then, you know, it's idiots either way. You know what's crazy? I don't know, again, everybody's situation is different. It's crazy for me to think how much, like, I took for granted having, like, literally every meal taken care of for you, and also your ass wasn't even, like, grocery shopping. It's not just that you didn't cook, that your ass wasn't, no, forget even paying for this stuff. Some of my ass wasn't even at the store. You know, like, open up the pantry and it's full of food and the freezer's got meat in it and got leftovers, stuff like that. 16 of them. Dad cooked me a Belgian waffle for breakfast again. So sick of Belgian waffles with real maple syrup. Can't wait to move out on my own so I can have a hard taco shell with cold shredded cheese inside of it instead. What the fuck was I thinking, man? Anyway, I don't know how everybody has a relationship with their parents, but I do. Not with your parents. But man, that far off. Sorry, Dennis was younger than that. I got it backwards. You're right. They said, I've reached an age where my dentist is younger than me. I don't know if I could handle having a younger dentist. I'm so coded to believe that like a dentist is always like a middle-aged or older man who's always like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Got some good pieces.
I don't think I could handle like a 27-year-old dentist. So freaky the fuck out. What's crazy is that they're probably like, this is rude, they're probably like better dentists because they've gotten a more recent and rigorous education. And it seems like if you just want competition now.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
What happened?
Hello? Yeah, hang on, I gotta reset.